face.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly show how to bury props inside of other props and into the ground. The quickest way to do that is to show how I made the light effects wall rides. So. Okay, I want to put that inside that cabin. I'm going to go to my go-to prop, which is always this one in construction. You can use really any prop, it just happens that that's the one I always go to. Slightly too far away. Okay, and now instead of me trying to sink it in and it constantly leveling over the top of the prop, I can actually pop it in. One thing I do have to be careful of is that's directly inside the prop, so I wouldn't be able to reselect it. I want to use it as part of a template. Make sure that drop down thing is switched off. It's annoying that you get it to the right height and then it disappears inside the prop. So there we go. You can still see a bit of the prop at the top. Drop that in. Do it again here. Okay. And of course, because that top prop is there, if I bury something in accidentally, so if I dropped that in and I wouldn't be able to get it back, I can just hit triangle and it deletes the template. So I've got those bits sticking up, which means I can select them. There's my first template for a light effects wall ride. And of course I can keep going. This is an expensive prop usage thing to do, so you'll never be able to build a particularly large wall, because obviously you're using 2 props for every bit. Obviously I can just keep going like that and create a big wall, like my Light FX multi-class wall. And for burying props in the ground, I'll be using the exact same thing. So if I was going to make a big wall, doesn't really matter what prop you're burying, but let's see. Try to get that as upright as possible. Yep, close enough. I'm only going to use it as a corner. Back out, and then using my normal prop. Okay, now as you can see, I can bury it as far into the ground as I want without worry. Accident. Delete the whole thing, it's gone, fortunately. There we go. So that's triangle to do that, don't forget, deletes the whole template. So if for whatever reason you want to create yourself a dropped in wall, force the poor beggar onto the grass. Like so. Yeah, and the obvious sort of place would be to create one there, so people can see they're clearly going around that corner. If you want a perfectly smooth curve to your wall, I suggest checking out Zumzy Plays, his tutorials. I'll put the link in the description. There is also the other type of light that you can bury into different props if you want to use them on corners. I've seen that in T-BOW-LOKO's race. I'll put the link to that as well. He's the first person I've seen that's done this. It looks pretty cool in his rally race. So let's see, select. A bit of a light show there actually. That's not quite the same as how he did it, but that's kind of cool. Thanks for watching. If you found that useful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do the dance of your people.